The rain hit the window like a warning. It was the kind of night that made you feel watched even when alone. Claire sat curled on the edge of the couch, her hands wrapped around a chipped porcelain mug. The apartment was dim, lit only by the flickering light of an old lamp and the steady pulse of her phone screen. Unread messages. All from him. "Where are you?" She didn't answer. Not yet. The messages came from Liam, the man who vanished 3 years ago. Her Liam. Her fiancé. The man everyone said had drowned in that lake on their last trip together. But she never believed he was truly gone. Not completely. She stared at the last message. "I remember now. The red scarf." Claire dropped the phone. How could he remember the scarf? She hadn't told anyone about that day. How the red silk had floated across the lake like blood. How it disappeared beneath the water just before Liam did. The knock on the door jolted her back. 1. Then 3 more, deliberate. She moved quietly, her breath shallow. It was almost midnight. She looked through the peephole. Empty hallway. Another knock. This time on the window. She spun around and there, outside the rain-slicked glass, was a face. His face. Liam, but not exactly. She didn't scream. Her breath caught in her throat, tangled in disbelief. He was soaked, hair longer, eyes deeper and haunted. But alive. Claire opened the window with trembling fingers. Liam? He stepped in, dripping wet, his gaze locked on hers like he was seeing her for the first time. "It's me, Claire. I didn't know until tonight. Everything came back." She backed away slightly. "Came back from where?" He looked down. I've been in a place I can't describe. A house, a forest. I don't know if it was real, or if someone made it real." Claire's voice cracked. "You drowned, Liam. I saw you go under. I dove in after you. They pulled me out, but not you." "I didn't drown." His voice was firm now. "Someone pulled me under." The apartment grew cold. A chill crept over Claire's skin that had nothing to do with the storm outside. "Who?" Liam looked at her, his voice low. "Do you still have the red scarf?" She nodded. "It's in the drawer." "Why?" "I think it's how they found me." He walked to the drawer like he already knew where it was, pulled the scarf out slowly, reverently, like it was sacred. Or cursed. "It was your grandmother's," he said. Claire blinked. "How did you—" I remembered. Bits and pieces. That trip. You told me about it just before it happened. He ran the scarf through his fingers. "They used this. It was a key. A marker. I don't know how, but I wasn't the only one." Claire's heart thudded louder. "There were others?" Liam nodded. "I saw them. Faces in the trees, voices in the wind, always whispering. They took people, made them forget." He stepped closer to her now, his voice shaking. "Claire, I was forgetting you. That's how I knew I had to escape. The last memory I had was your face. And this red scarf." Claire reached out, touching his damp shirt. "You're real." "Yes," he whispered, brushing his fingers along her jaw. "And I'm scared I won't be for long." Thunder cracked. The lights blinked. Claire grabbed his hand. "We need to go to the lake." He hesitated. "No, that's what they want." "Don't care," she said. "If they took you once, they can take you again. I won't lose you a second time." They drove in silence. The road slick, trees bending under the weight of the storm. The lake came into view, dark and endless. Claire held the scarf tightly as they walked to the edge of the dock, the wind screaming around them. "This is where it happened," Liam murmured. "Right here." Claire stepped forward. "What do we do?" Before he could answer, the scarf flew from her hands, yanked by some invisible force, spiraling into the air, then landing on the lake's surface, floating, waiting. "Don't follow it," Liam warned, grabbing her arm, but Claire was already moving. "Claire, no. She stepped onto the water. It felt solid. Wrong. Like glass hiding something beneath. She reached for the scarf, but it sank, and so did she. Liam screamed and dove in after her. Cold. Silence. Darkness. Then, light. Claire opened her eyes to a forest. Quiet. Fog curling through the trees like fingers. She turned. And there, he was again. Liam. Except this time he was glowing faintly, pale, translucent. Claire, he said, voice cracking. You shouldn't have come. I couldn't let them take you. He reached for her hand. You broke the seal. You brought something they weren't expecting. Love. The forest began to tremble. Roots split. Light poured through cracks in the earth. Claire clutched his hand tighter. Then let's finish this. The red scarf appeared again, tangled in the branches of a dead tree. She pulled it free. The wind screamed. Voices rose, angry, pleading, inhuman. No more, she shouted. He's mine. You can't have him. The forest shattered. Claire awoke coughing, soaked on the dock, Liam beside her, alive. They stared at each other. No words. Just the rhythm of breath, the thunder quieting, the lake still. The scarf lay between them, torn, burned around the edges. Is it over? Claire whispered. Liam pulled her close. I don't know, but I found you, and I won't let go again.